Dear students, good morning. I am Anantesh, TBCK School, Palalkere. Hi, welcome to our English class, all of you. Dear students, yesterday we are discussed about the lesson. 8th standard, the first lesson is, the title is A Day in the Ashram. So, Ashram, who founded this ashram? Where was this? These are all know. This ashram was founded by our familiar poet and patriot Rabindranath Tagore, one of the freedom fighter also, and our writer, author of our national anthem, Janagana Mana, and Nobel winner. So he was founded in Shantiniketan at Kolkata. So now, once it's a school different from the modern schools. How it is different from, we are now to read in a lesson. Yesterday class we have learned some of the paragraph 1 and 2. Now we later to read the 3rd, 4th and 5th, 6th paragraph. I read the lesson first. You listen carefully and underline the difficult words. After I explain the meaning of the paragraph. Ready? I start to read the lesson. Open your textbook, page number 3, the third paragraph. After an interval, each boy take his asana, his square of the carpet, into the fields and sit down on it to meditate in his own place alone. Later on, before the school works begins, the boys all stood together in the shady of the trees and sing their hymns. Hymns means the devotional songs, the prayer songs. Till about 10:30, the work of the school goes on. We have no classrooms. The boys sit with their teachers in the open air. Under the tree, there are no larger classes. A group of 8 or 10 boys are seated around the teacher, asking him questions. Very few books are used. A greater part is carried on through conversation. Conversation means sambhashana. The boys soon learn to open out all their difficulties to their teachers, and the teachers get really interested in the boys' questions and answers. Such living education can never be dull. Here, dull is opposite clever, wise. When the morning work is over, the boys bath and go to their meal. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the classes begin again. But at this time, the work is chiefly with the hands as well as with the mind. Handiwork is practiced. The boys' own natural tastes are very soon discovered. Some prefer carpentry, others prefer mechanical work, others enjoy spinning and weaving. Others become skilled draftsmen or painters, others are musicians. So, 5th paragraph is over. Now we are read 6th. There is a very little bookwork in the afternoon. School is over at about 4 o'clock, and then there is a rush to get first into the great open fields for the football. Our Shantiniketan boys are famous everywhere for their sports and games. In the evening, at sunset, they return from the fields and sit down once more for a short time to meditate in silence. Now, turn the page number 4. Look at the 8th paragraph. As night comes, fairy tales are told, short dramas and recited. Our Gurudeva's songs are sung and different school gathers are held. By 9 o'clock, all are glad to retire. All are glad to retire to rest, and again the chorister go around the ashrama singing their last evening hymns. There can be no question as to the happiness of the life of our boys. Their face tells the story of their joy and their freedom. There is no fairer life in the India than the life of our children at Shantiniketan. So, this is the second part of the day in ashrama. Reading is over. Now we explain the step by step paragraph. So look at the 3rd paragraph. After an interval. So this is Shantiniketan is a ashrama. It's not a school. It's an ashrama. It's different from the modern schools. We already know that. So inner beauty is very attracted than a young and old man. So it's situated in the nature. So its beauty tells to the attracted the children. There is no force for that. For that, the children's the activities can be done. The activities can be done by their own taste or natural taste of the students. So the daily routine started by the Shantiniketan. So the students are those an early morning when the amloki trees or the birds are sing or make their voice, the student got up and they started their working. So this is the system of the ashrama. So hence the ashrama gave education not for the mechanical education, but is used to the education for the living education to the children. It is very nearer to the children when they grown up and choose their own fields and they selected and they achieve something. So here the ashrama activities can be started from the morning, early morning to 9 o'clock. What are the activities can be goes on by daily. So let us see the paragraph 3. After an interval, each boy takes his an asana. During the morning sessions, there are the charioters sing their songs. The students were got up and they come to the open field. So they heard the voice. So they heard the singing of the melody of prayer songs. Each and every boy got up. So another way, every student take then an asana. So the ashrama's activities started at 6 o'clock on yoga class. Here, so it is different from the modern schools. In nowadays, there is no yoga class in the morning sessions. The yoga class and the sports classes are only conducted on the afternoon sessions. But here, the children can learn the yoga class in the early morning. It's very suitable for the yoga. So every student take their own carpet or square carpet. Here, the carpet is here. All the classes under by the shady tree or spread tree. Here, every student take own his square carpet, sit on his carpet to start their yoga class. Look at the children, the figure on the blackboard. Into their fields and sit down on the meditation. Like that. Every student go on the fields, they spread their carpet and sit on and to start the meditate. Like that. One place. But here there is no force. Every student voluntarily to go and to do the yoga class with their own peace of mind, with alone. There is no force. So the ashrama school is very familiar or the very famous or the very different school from modern schools. This type of the education is provided by Shantiniketan. Hence, CFR reveals his experience of the Shantiniketan when he was stayed at the ashrama and he observed and he was looked at what are the beauties of Shantiniketan. He explained his in his book. Here, later on, before the school work begins. So when the meditation class over, all the students take their own asana and to meditate for some time to control their minds or the pressures of the minds. So it is helpful for to control the emotions and to maintain for the patience in the any critical situations. So this is very essential for nowadays. Some of the students we are already seeing or saw the picture and then movies and then TVs. They are emotional. They done or they lost their lives. We are already seen in the papers. So the yoga is a daily routine of in ashramas. The boys all stood after then yoga class over. All the boys comes and stand together. Here, live and let me live with together. Here I quoted to you, dear students, man is a social animal. He can't live alone. He was lived in the society. So, hence, all the students in that ashrama, there is no caste, there is no religion, there is no difference, there is no discrimination. All are equal. So, all the children stand together. What they are doing in the shade of the trees and sing their hymns. So all the students started their prayer. When the yoga class over, hymns means a song of praise to the God. Om Shuklambar, like that. When we are in early morning, we sing some Vigneshwara songs and then Shiva songs and then Omkara songs. Like that, all the students were sing their hymns, a song of prayers to the God. So this type of the habits are created or learned to the children in the ashrama. So are you like this type of the education, or are you like the now modern type of education? So the modern type of education is only for the force. The students were done the all activities by the force, not for their own interest or the taste. So hence the students were suffered in the modern education system. Next we to read what afterwards when the school was started in the ashrama. Till about 10:30 of the work of the school goes on. After these all morning activities are over, the school activities started. I think 9:30 or 10 o'clock, 10 to 10 a.m. Our schools are also started 9:30 or 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So exactly all the students are attend 10 o'clock. We start then a prayer, Janaganamana and Nadagi. So here in the ashramas, school activities started at least 10 to 10 a.m. We have no classroom. But here, dear student, I already told to you, so this is a different school. Why in this different school? Why CF Andrews said it's a different school of modern education. So here that why it is famous for. Here there is a two types of, one is living education system and one unimaginative education system. Here the living education was provided by the Shantiniketan, but unimaginative education is provided to our modern education institution and in a society and in a government. What is the difference between these two? Now we are looking. So living education system is learning it through natural test, but it is unimaginative education is only a force by force. Here first we say that don't, keep quiet, be strict, like that. Here the free education and free for the children according to their taste. So education or classrooms are started in open fields, but in our modern education is started in a particular building in the classroom. Here learning education developed the creative skill of the learners. So the unimaginative education is passively, just it is only a passionate commercial purpose. So commercial purpose for that. So living education gives the importance to the listening. Dear students, we know in this paragraph explain how the Shantiniketan is very famous for other schools. So I quoted here, a good listening, a good listen, a good learner. So in the olden days there is no writing materials. All the students were sit in front of the sage or the ascetic or the rishi. There is no writing materials or the reading materials. They just listen through their ears and remember and recite the all the what they listened in the before classes. So here a good listening is a, but nowadays gives an LS or taboo. Listening, reading, writing and speaking. Here, living education in private way, few students are, there are 8 to maximum 8 or 10 students are take their admission. But in our modern schools, minimum 30 student, maximum 800 student. This is the situation in the government school. This is the situation in the private commercial oriented schools. How the children were learned in this, in a classroom, how the teachers can concentrate on the each of the student, because the strength is heavy. How can they observe? How can they rewrite their works? How can they concentrate on that children? Listen here. The ashrama school is only for maximum 10 students. So there is no classrooms. The classrooms are held under by the shady tree. Look at the here. He is the teacher. So he was the teacher. There are few students sit in the open air. This is open air. So are you like open air classes, or they like in a classroom sections? Yes, good. You are like that. So this is very interesting, because then the pure air, we provide pure air and looking clear. The nature book is very attractive, or very, and it is help to help children to learn everything in the open fields. Dear students, now the conversation method is, the students ask the teacher directly and asking for the question and then answer, to contact the teachers directly through their conversation. But here in modern schools, the dictation methods, because the heavy strength. So a teacher handled the 3 or 4 classes. So hence the all notes are dictated. Someone are write and someone are to not write to their notes and dictations. So those who are interested, they become a very intelligent. But other slow learners, what happening? Slow learners about this education, they did not concentrate on the lesson. So that's it. But here, the classrooms, ashrama schools, conversation. So here, most of the gave importance to the conversations method. But this is punishing learning method. In the modern schools, you must do it. Hear the word. You must do it. Don't go. Don't give. Yes. But here, living educations in the ashrama, there is no force. The students who are learn with their own taste, their own interest, according to their habit also. There is a classification between the living education and unimaginative education system in the nowadays. School, we start at 10 o'clock. We have no classrooms. Here in Shantiniketan, there is no classrooms. The classrooms are in the nature. The boss sit on their teacher in the open air. Here, look at the figure. This is a steady tree, or the banyan tree, or it is an ambuki tree. So under the stage, the teacher was sit in front of, there are 8 or 10 students are sit. Under these trees, there are no larger classes. I think our classes are 45 minutes. Here in the ashrama schools, there is no larger class. So our classes are bored to the students because they sit 45 minutes. But in the ashrama students, so they are no larger classes. Just 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Just sit, it's over. Hence, are you like that this type of the education system? Are you like the modern type of education system? Dear students, yes, you like the ashrama type of the schools system is very attractive. Dear students, and then there are no larger classes. The students' strength is also very low in the ashramas. Just they gave the admission to the children's maximum 8 or 10 students. In our schools, the maximum strength is 80. Minimum strength is 30. According to the government. So, minimum we maintain them 35 students every year. So, for that, dear student, there is no 8 or boys are seated around the teachers. Here, different type of education in ashrama. So, in our schools, there is a one kind of learning method. So, there is no interaction between the students and the teachers. But in the ashramas, the teachers sit on the open fields, the students will sit around the teachers in the open fields. So this is the system of education in ashramas. Asking their questions, what they do in the ashramas, the students can answer directly, asking the question directly to the teachers. But in our schools, but one side of learning method. Teachers can teach us the lesson, just students are observed and listen to their lecturing method. So, but in the ashramas, the students were asking questions and they say to the difficulties they are learning. Very few books are used here. Why is ashrama is famous? So ashrama is very famous for there are some few books. We are already seeing in our schools number of books are carried by our students. So our schools, we can say we are training to our children to Hamali are the armies. They carried about 10 or 12 kg or 30 kg. So how it is burden for our children. But in the ashrama, there are some books there are few books to use to read and write. A greater part is carried on through the conversations. Here, how the learning process practiced in the ashrama, the learning process carried through the conversations, interact. So, this education is very essential for that. So, some of the students are in the classroom, some of the students are very brilliant, some students are medium, some of them very low and slow learners. So, our lecturing method is not to be our lecturing method is not to be familiar for or not to improve their talent. But in the ashrama, there are few students who learn. They interact between the teachers and the students. The boys who learn open all difficulties their teachers. So in the ashrama, the students were directly contact with the teachers and ask their difficulties, what is the problem, and on spot the teachers solved and gave the suggestion and gave the solution for the student in easy method. So hence the ashrama school is different from the modern school. This is the best example for that. and the teachers get really interested in the boys' question and answers. Here, why? In the ashramas, there are few students. The teachers can really very much interested than each and every student. They observe what are they, what their learning process, how, what the stages, what are the difficulties are facing the children to learn or read and write. So, because the minimum strength is there are few students, maximum 8 or 10 students. But in our school strength is about 30, 80. So, a single teacher can't observe the activities of the children, and they can't really interested on the student learning process. Such living education can never be done. Here we are comparing the two methods of the system of education in modern education and the ashrama education. So here it's a very good for learning children. Every children were very wiser or very intelligent, because the teachers can also kneel and student can also ask their difficulties directly. And the class, there is no classroom, there are few students, and the classrooms are started in the open fields. There is no strain, there is no pain, there is no restricted. So this is the situation this is the system of education leading by or feeding by the children in the ashramas. So let us now what happening on the afternoon when the morning work is over. I think this in the ashramas, the 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock the work is over. What the students will do? The boys take bath and go to their meal. So in our modern education system, the students take their own food in the early morning, but they are eat in the afternoon. What happening? The food was sometimes it is untasted, or it is it's become very cold. The student could not eat. They are missing. In the ashrama, the food was prepared in a fresh method. So there is a system in clean the ashrama. Students always to maintain them clean. So hence take their meals about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The classes begin again. After the lunch or after the break, the school second session afternoon section was started. But in that time, our regular school is started in all subjects, but in the afternoon sessions in ashrama, it's different from why. What are the activities conducted? Let me see. But in the time of the work, chiefly with the handy work as well as within the mind. Dear, so I already say to you, so this ashrama school is different from the modern schools. Why it is modern different from? Why it is no one student is not to be a dull. Everyone very interested because of the activities started afternoon session with handy practice, handy work like weaving, carpentering, singing, drawing, painting, according to their own taste, according to their own taste of minds as well as. So here this type of the education is very essential to the nowadays. So in our modern schools, So the students come to the school on 9:30. They leave on 4:30. So they listen. But there is no creative skill was not to be developed by the children. But in the ashrama, as education is child oriented, so it develops to the creativity of the each and every student, because the teachers really interested, take care own in their interested and solve their problems and difficulties, and they in the spots. So there is no fear for the learning in the ashramas. Hence, afternoon sessions here, dear students, there are some activities are conducted afternoon sessions, like mechanical work. Like here is a weaving machines. Someone are interested in weaving, they go and sit to learn. Someone are very interested into design the drawing or the planning of the house or sketching. So they are go and sit to started their taste. Someone are interested in music, sitar, flute and tabla. They go and sit here. The music teacher is also there, and drawing teacher also, weaver, and then mechanical engineer teachers also teach them very effectively. Ask the students they wanted according to their taste and according to their minds. So here there is no bore for the students. So hence we state there is no problem of slow learning. There is never student be a dull in the ashramas. So one question is asking, what are the handiworks are practiced in the afternoon session in the ashramas? You write mechanical work, carpentry, weaving. Here mechanical work, carpentry. Someone are interested in carpentry, other prefer mechanical work, and other enjoy spinning and weaving, and other become skilled draftsmen. Here draftsmen, drawing, painters. Someone are interested in the painting, so they can go and take to sketch or draw the what is his taste. And others are, there are musicians, so someone are interested into singing songs, they go to the auditorium and to practice the singing the hymns, devotional songs and melody songs, everything. So because in the ashrama the music teacher is also appointed, so that type of the education is provided in the ashramas, so all the students were learn, and this is very essential for our children nowadays, because some of the students were only bookist. We observe, we see, they got an 99% when he attended an interview and asking question, he did not say the answer because he was bookist, but he got then a 99%. But he was failure in his life getting a job. But in those who are studied in the ashramas, the students were capable or able to lead their life with happily or independently. Here, why? Because on the child-oriented system or child-oriented education is provided by the ashrama, so that, dear students, the ashrama is very different between the other school. So let us, there is a little book work in the afternoon sessions. There is no book or handwriting work. There is a homework. There is no homework. School is over at about 4 o'clock. As usually, our school is over 4 o'clock or 4:30. So the ashramas But in afternoon sessions, there is a strain for the student. So for that time, so we are preaching the lecturing. They are bored, but they interested to in the different activities of the mechanical, carpentry, and then musician and the draftsman, and these are all to develop the children's creativity and according to their taste. So they are not been never dull to hear. Dear students, next, then there is a rush to the get into the great open fields for the football. After 4 o'clock, what happening? What is the activities are conducted in the ashrama? After 4 o'clock, there is no writing, reading, and then mechanical working. Just all the students were rushed. They are waiting for to playing the games, sports. Yes. So they are gathered in the open fields. They played on them football, cricket, and what they are wishing. Our Shantiniketan, but so after 6 o'clock they played and they enjoyed their games very freely. So especially every day 4 o'clock for it is for the playing for the students the games. Hence Shantiniketan boys were very famous in all the games. So the games are conducted volleyball, every games, indoor games or the outdoor games. So hence our Shantiniketan students were very famous in all games and in sports. One question is asking, our Shantiniketan students were very famous in the which games? Yes, football, especially football. It's very, and here in our ashramas to create the different type of the skills or develop the skills based education. That education is very near to the living education. So our Shantiniketan students are very famous in the games. What happened about the 6 o'clock? In the evening at the sunset, they are rises in 4:30. When the sunset started, what they are? They return to the fields and sit down once more. So in the evening, all the students stop their all sports, mechanical works and other. They comes and sit their place alone for a short time to meditate in a silence. In the evening, in the ashrama, the meditation is also conducted when the sunset is over. So here once again, in a day, there are 2 times the students will learn the meditation and yoga. This is helpful for the student to control their emotions and their control their fearness, everything. So this type of the education is provided in the ashramas. Dear students, what happened in evening class is over. After then the night comes, fairy tales are told. Dear, in the ashrama, after 7 o'clock, all the students were conducted a cultural activities. Pattetra Chetri. Yes. So this type of activities are there. Students were once very actively participated. In the ashrama, students were what activities are conducted. The fairy tales are told, short dramas and then recited recited over Gurudeva's songs are sung. So in the ashrama, everyone students come on the stage and say a short fairy tales like Panchatantra stories and the moral stories or a Vedic stories told, and some one or not to told the stories, but they are doing dramas, acting, mime acting, and then drama, skit, and they come on to stage and pick and act like Akshibhashanas from there. These are all activities are conducted after when the night comes. And someone not too interested in the fairy tales or dramas, skit, kids, they are interested in music, they are singing their own songs, especially in Gurudeva songs. Gurudeva means the Gurudeva is Rabindranath Tagore, sings different school gathering. After there is one good activities are conducted, that activities are all in the ashrama, neighboring students will also come to the ashrama, they mingling with their and share their happiness and sorrows and what they are learning in their schools, they are exchanging for their activities and then dramas. So this type of the education is providing in the ashramas, but our school education system is totally different. It is more. So here I give the punishing learning method. We are using now punishing learning method. But in ashrama education is through the natural taste. Dear students, gathering, what happening in when the ashrama school over, in what time? By 9 o'clock, all the late to there retire to rest. So early to bed and early to rise. Here I quoted a proverb: early to bed and early to rise. So our ashrama students were got up then when the charioters sing the hymns, they wake up in 4 Brahmi Muhurta, like that 4:30, and they are sleeping, going to 9 o'clock, and again the chorister. So there is another one method or system in ashrama. When starting, charioters sing their hands throw around the ashrama. So it was ended by when 9 o'clock, when the charioteers also sing and around the ashramas, so the ashramas activities are closed. So singing their last giving hymns, there are no questions asked, happiness of the life of our boys. Here you observe what are the activities are conducted from morning to night. So dear students, you know that which school is your favor? Our modern type of education system is favor or now ashrama school is? Yes, very good, very good. Their faces tell the stories of their joys and their freedoms. Dear students, in the ashrama students, they are always all are happy. So face is the index of mind. When we see their faces, they are very happy because of morning session, yoga class and meditation class conducted, and the 10 o'clock regular class are conducted in the open fields, and the afternoon sessions, carpentry or skill based trainings are given, and in the 4 o'clock there is a conducted in games, and then conducted a neighboring school conduct activities. After evening, some of them territories, fair tales, stories are told, singing, drama, skit, and cultural activities are conducted. At 9 o'clock, as usually, all the activities are closed by through the charioteers singing their hands. So, this is the system of education provided in the ashrama. Each and every student would not be done there. They are enjoy their learning and enjoy or they involved in every activities. So for that time there is no here in the ashrama there is no restriction, there is no force, there is no pain or in the ashrama each and every students were become freedom. There is no freer life Indian than the life of our children at Shantiniketan. So hence C.F. Andrews visited the ashrama of Shantiniketan. So he tell or experienced or reveals his experience through his book A Day in the Ashrama. When he was stayed in the ashrama, it was founded by the Rabindranath Tagore. Dear students, so our lesson is over. Now I will stop the lessons. Next class we will read then or listen or learn the new chapter. Thank you listening my lesson. Thank you. Vananda.